we've delved into multiple shocking stories of NFL players who turned into criminals, from becoming drug dealers to rapists. But today's tale will truly leave you stunned. Join us as we uncover the chilling story of Robert Rozier, the NFL player who joined a religious cult and was driven to commit multiple murders. Born on July 28, 1955, in the Anchorage, Alaska Territory, Robert Ernest Rozier Jr. had a start to life as a United States Air Force brat. Moving frequently, he eventually settled in California. At Cordova High School in Rancho Cordova, he struggled academically, managing only a 1.32 grade point average and failing to receive his high school diploma. At Cordova High School, Rozier was an athletic prodigy. He played as a defensive end in American football and quickly gained a reputation as a standout player. He was named All-League, All-Conference, and All-Northern California. But football wasn't his only talent. Rozier could also high jump an impressive 6 feet 7 inches, sprint the 40-yard dash in just 4.7 seconds, and bench press a staggering 375 pounds. Despite his athletic prowess, Rozier faced a major setback when he was overlooked for college football opportunities due to his lack of a high school diploma. Rozier attended Grays Harbor College in Aberdeen, Washington, and later enrolled at the University of California, Berkeley, where he majored in African American studies. However, he didn't complete his degree at either institution. However, at Berkeley, Rozier's abilities shone. He quickly earned the respect of his teammates, with team captain Ralph DeLoach even calling him the best athlete on the team. Rozier's journey through the world of sports was a testament to his incredible talent and determination, setting the stage for what seemed like a promising future. Robert Rozier's journey to professional football began when he was drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals in the 9th round of the 1979 NFL Draft, picked 228th overall. Wearing number 75, Rozier played as a defensive end, appearing in 6 games during the 1979 season, although he didn't start in any of them. Unfortunately, Rozier's promising NFL career took a sharp turn for the worse due to allegations of drug use and petty crime. These issues overshadowed his athletic potential and led to the derailment of his professional sports career in the United States. Despite these setbacks, Rozier didn't give up on football entirely. He took his talents to the Canadian Football League, where he played for the Hamilton Tiger Cats and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. However, his time in Canada didn't lead to a significant resurgence in his career. In a last-ditch effort to revive his professional football aspirations, Rozier signed with the Oakland Raiders, a team known for giving second chances to players with troubled pasts. During his time playing professional football in Canada, Robert Rozier found himself in serious trouble. He allegedly wrote bad checks totaling between $20,000 and $30,000. Adjusted for inflation, this amount would be roughly $56,000 to $83,000 in 2023, a substantial sum by any measure. By November 1986, Rozier's fraudulent activities had caught up with him. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police had issued a staggering 32 warrants for his arrest on charges of fraud. Rozier's actions off the field were beginning to overshadow his once promising football career, leading him into a deeper spiral of legal troubles and financial woes. In 1982, Robert Rozier's life took a dramatic and dark turn after meeting Yahweh Ben Yahweh, the founder of the Nation of Yahweh, a religious movement that preached that American blacks were the true Jews. By 1986, Rozier had become a devoted follower of the movement. He donated all his possessions to the cause and adopted the name Neriah Israel. Rozier's commitment to the Nation of Yahweh grew deeper as he aspired to join the Brotherhood, a secret group within the movement known for its tall, muscular members ready for discreet missions. The initiation into this group was terrifying. Rozier had to kill random white devils as a test of loyalty. In April 1986, in the Miami neighborhood of Coconut Grove, Rozier followed a drunk white man to his apartment and killed him along with his roommate using a 12-inch Japanese knife. On September 5, 1986, Rozier and another Brotherhood member murdered Raymond Kelly, a 61-year-old man who was unconscious in a bar parking lot. They gruesomely cut off one of Kelly's ears to show Yahweh ben Yahweh, and when they lost it, they returned to the body to cut off the other ear. Just 15 days later, Rozier and 3 other members of the nation killed 45-year-old Cecil Branch, stabbing him 25 times in retaliation for a previous confrontation. The situation escalated on October 31st when 28-year-old Anthony Brown and 37-year-old Rudolph Broussard were shot to death. Rozier was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder following these events. Initially, the nation supported him with a lawyer and a public relations campaign, but when Rozier demanded a different lawyer, he was excommunicated. By 1990, the MDPD had built a strong case, indicting 16 members of the Yahweh Nation and their spiritual leader, Yahweh ben Yahweh, for a 14-murder conspiracy. The prosecution's case heavily relied on Rozier's testimony, which the defense attacked relentlessly. Despite these attacks, the MDPD never caught Rozier in a lie. Nevertheless, Yahweh ben Yahweh was acquitted of murder after Rozier's credibility was questioned. Rozier served his 22-year sentence in prison outside of Florida under a new name provided by the United States Federal Witness Protection Program. In 1996, after 10 years behind bars, he was paroled with a new identity, Robert Rozier. By 1999, Rozier expressed remorse for his past crimes and claimed to have undergone a profound spiritual and intellectual transformation. In July 1984, a white homeless man named Attilio Chikala was killed in Essex County, New Jersey. 14 years later, in March 1999, Rozier and another man, John Armstrong, were indicted for the murder, allegedly committed as a sacrifice to Yahweh ben Yahweh ahead of his visit to Newark, New Jersey. However, in September 2000, the charges were dropped due to insufficient credible evidence, as key witnesses had died, been deported, or were deemed unreliable. Rozier's lawyer stated that his client had witnessed Chikala's murder and had previously cooperated with state and federal authorities. On February 5, 1999, Robert Rozier, then living under the alias Robert Rozier, found himself in trouble once again. He was arrested by El Dorado County Sheriff's deputies in California for writing a bad check worth $66. Despite the relatively small amount, Rozier decided to reveal his true identity and his criminal past to the authorities. Ordinarily, this offense would have been treated as a misdemeanor, but because of California's strict 3 strikes law, state prosecutors decided to pursue felony charges against him. His bail was set at an astronomical $10 million, equivalent to around $18 million today. As a result, on January 12, 2001, he was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison under the 3 strikes law. Living under his witness protection alias, Rozier faced the reality of his lengthy sentence. On February 16, 2022, he was denied parole, meaning he must remain in prison until at least his next parole hearing, scheduled for February 2025. Rozier's life, once filled with promise as a professional athlete, had become a series of legal battles and long-term imprisonment. Crazy enough to be real, right? We thought the same. Don't forget to subscribe, and while you are at it, drop a comment telling us who to cover next. We will see you soon.